Good evening, guys. This morning I tried to do a video on doing your makeup, and then I did something to my memory card and completely wiped everything out. So I'm going to kind of do a backwards video where I'm going to take everything off. The main point of my videos and getting ready even in front of a camera is I am a mom of 3. I am exhausted all the time. So I show the best tips, not only to hide that, but what to use to nourish your face the most and still get everything off. Gently. I notice a lot of people have really bad red problems, turning red afterwards. So anyways, let's get started. The first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to remove my makeup. You want to remove your makeup before you wash your face. I make my own makeup remover. It's called the Clean and Green Makeup Remover, and it is green, but it works amazingly. It is filled with spirulina and kelp. And it's made to not only nourish your skin, but remove your makeup. And then kind of put back what you have taken away that day. And kind of what the rest of the world did to you that day. Now, it is oil-based. A lot of people are really scared to go towards oil-based. They think that it breaks them out, when there's so many other reasons you could be breaking out. It's more than likely not the oil that you're using, but it does depend on the oil. If you're using one that the molecules just clog your pores, then yeah, it's going to be a problem. If you're using one where the molecules just do not go into your pores and it stays on the surface, you can wash it right off. And that was my main choice of using what I use for makeup remover. Okay, that looks pretty much off. If you see my little pad, it's full of all of my makeup from today. Now, if you know me well, I don't usually wear makeup. It's pretty rare that I do. So I also want to mention that to always use a white towel. Colored towels have harsh dyes and just aren't good for your skin. Also want to mention the little spirulina and the kelp inside of the Clean and Green. It does stain, so if you're worried about stained towels, I don't know what to tell you about that, because I don't personally care about stained towels. If it's got, like, at-home minerals on it. So, like, if it has spirulina on it, why would I care that it's stained my towel? I mean, if they're for guests, I don't use those towels. So, that's just me. Everybody's different. Anyways, I'm wiping off my makeup remover. Oh, I got my nose ring. Now every time I'm done wiping it off, I do put my rag back in the water, kind of rinse everything off. So I'm not just rubbing it back in. Being gentle is key. Now, what's awesome also about my my makeup remover is that you can remove your makeup around your eyes. I'm not telling you to put it in your eye. Do not put it in your eye. But you can remove your makeup around your eyes. Now, as you can see, I look completely different than when I started. I look like a whole different person, but really, I'm just me. Tired mom. What I want to emphasize on is ta-da, right here, I get really bad, allergic reactions to gluten, and I break out just right here on my chin, and I've got really bad scarring from it. Up until about 2 years ago, I didn't even know it was from gluten. I had no idea. So my whole life I dealt with all these issues right here, and I never knew what it was and what was causing it. I also used to deal with it right here, just right here. And that's my two most damaged areas. So when I figured this out and I could finally get a hold of my skin and get my skin under control, I decided that I'm just going to repair it. I'm going to do everything I can to repair it. I have I have water in my ear. I have an ultrasound wand that does red light, green light, blue light, and I got it from school. And basically what that will help is bringing light therapy into my skin so it can help boost collagen production. And it'll really help me heal the damage. Now, I think over time it'll help me, but also what I want to do in between then is put the best ingredients I can on my skin. So, I noticed since I've been healing, if a lot of you don't know my backstory, I am in healing. I was very, very sick, and I've changed so much about my lifestyle and my everyday routine since then. And I want to say the only thing that's chemically made in my life right now is makeup, just because my esthetician license, I don't have the license number in order to get me seaweed makeup, which is all organic seaweed makeup. And I don't have the money to invest in a whole line of organic seaweed makeup. So I can get one thing at a time kind of slowly. The rest is from a drugstore. So, and I don't wear makeup enough to waste my money like that. When something has a shelf life for 6 to 12 months and I only wear it 2 times out of that 6 to 12 months, I'm not going to invest in something like that. So anyways, point is, the next step that I am doing is I am officially going to cleanse my face. And what I'm using is a little do-it-yourself at-home cleanser. Sometimes I'll switch back and forth from an herbal tea rinse to this, and I've noticed amazing results with both. This is a do-it-yourself bentonite clay and baking soda cleanser. And basically what this does is draw out impurities along with exfoliating a little bit with the oh, sorry, I got to, what word am I looking for? With the baking soda. And it also works as an alkaline. So when that happens, it starts to push all the bad stuff out of your skin. So you'll notice a huge difference when you wash just a little bit with baking soda. You don't want to go overboard. It is extremely alkaline. You can burn your skin with it. Don't go overboard. So we're just going to give it a little quick cleanse. Oops, I spilled. Now you want to make sure when you cleanse your skin, you're not only relaxed, but you're going somewhat slow. One of the biggest rumors is that heat opens up your pores, but it's not the heat that opens up your pores, it's the relaxation that the heat causes. So just make sure that when you're washing or cleansing or even doing a mask, that you're very relaxed, or else your pores will not open. And I should have kept my water running. I'm silly, I didn't. Your face doesn't like too cold of water, and it doesn't like too hot of water. So you kind of want it just perfect and in between. So going back and forth is kind of... I'm going to use my rag to get everything off, so I'm not dipping my face in the sink. You want to make sure you're just gentle as possible, especially with this baking soda on your skin. can taste the baking soda. Ugh. So that was the bentonite and baking soda cleanse. Anybody can do that at home. It's very simple. You just add about 2 teaspoons of bentonite clay and 2 teaspoons of baking soda. Mix just a tiny bit of water in there and put it on your skin and rinse it off the soap. Now the big thing with bentonite clay is if you let it dry, it'll really help with, ooh, don't go on my shirt. It'll really help with, sorry, I'm trying to make sure this doesn't go everywhere. It'll really help with, oily skin. That's the word I'm looking for. I was gonna have a beer. And, ooh, let's make myself a beer. Mustachio question. What was that? I don't even remember what I was saying. So what this is just a it's a charcoal mask. And it's just activated charcoal with a little bit of water. And I put it on with a brush so I don't stain anything. Oh. Let's give it a go too. Watch it stain my face because I'm not taking it off very fast. Okay, the big thing with this is you do want to apply it fast and take it off fast. It's not like one of those charcoal masks that like harden and you peel it off. It's gonna be similar to like your cleanser. You just want to be nice and relaxed while you're applying, and make sure your water is not too cold. Because of course that makes you tense up. Oh my gosh, it darkened my eyebrows. It's my eyebrows knock. But then my eyebrows aren't going to come clean. It's pretty awesome. Anyways, you gotta make sure you keep this wet. Oh yeah, that's what I was trying to say. Keep the bentonite clay wet if your skin is really dry. And you can let it dry a little bit if your skin's really oily. And it does 2 different things. It has great uses in like every aspect, whether you're dry or oily. So if you're super dry and you keep it wet, it puts all that nourishment into your skin and it helps kind of like push it in. Where if you're really dry, or if you're really oily, you can let it dry and it soaks up all that excess oil. I said excess oil. I know I didn't want to dip my face in the sink, but I ended up having to with this. So besides giving yourself a goatee, the best and cool unibrow, the benefits of a charcoal mask directly after is to draw out your impurity. I like to make sure I go over my lips, on my face, so that I can properly detoxify them. Like I said, if you keep it on for too long, it kind of dyes your skin a little bit, so you don't want to do that. But it does come off. In due time, dear Watson. Almost all off. I look like a raccoon. It was in the mask. It's natural. I have a mess. Anyways, I have nothing to dry my face because I didn't think that part through. That's okay. That's okay. My next step is to tone. Well, I took the top off, but this is my lovely toner. I have a big batch for myself. I make at home witch hazel. This specific batch is a rose witch hazel, which is just divine. It smells amazing. It feels amazing. It's great for pores. It's great for anti-aging. It's good for to reduce inflammation if you have acne. It's just so great. Anyways, it feels so good on my face. Yeah. Oh, just kidding. But you also want to make sure you're being kind of gentle. Oh, I got a lot of charcoal off of that. You get my mustache. The charcoal mustache I gave myself. That was not smart. That's okay. It's still there. It's okay. Okay. Okay, so point is, if you give yourself a mustache or a beard, just don't let it sit for too long. It may be funny, but you may end up with one overnight. I'm just going to wash the rest of that charcoal down the drain. And if you want to, you can totally like, whoop, 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 whoop. Whoop, 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 whoop. Don't worry, all this gets washed. This is just me. I'm not sharing it with nobody. Anyways, you can do that and then sleep in it overnight, and it'll help detox your underarms, your pits. Same with the clay. So I wouldn't do it with baking soda. Do that one alone. Now, there are multiple things that I use at night for multiple different things. So, some people, they have really bad problems with eczema, psoriasis, overly dryness. And for that, I make this amazing salve for all over. And you can use it on your face. It's very safe to use on your face. I personally, I deal with it. This does help with damage too. So sometimes I use it on my face, but occasionally I use a variety of different things. Some of the products I use are not vegan. All of the products I make are vegan, though some of the products I use are not. So sometimes I do not use my own products just because they are vegan, and some non-vegan products work kind of well, and I need them. So one of them that I really like to emphasize on is emu oil. Emu oil is really good for scarring. I love it a lot. And the other one's going to be saffron oil. I just recently invested in this. It's actually called Casserati oil. I need to learn to pronounce that. You'll learn there's one thing I'm really bad at. It's pronouncing anything. Anyways, I've noticed I really like it. It kind of gives you a glow afterward. I really like it. It's a mixture of a bunch of oils. One oil that I use by itself that is in it. What was that? I just heard something. I'm home alone. Well, the babies are asleep. I'm not home alone. Anyways, it has rose oil in it, and I use rosehip oil by itself on my skin, but I also make an amazing scar serum with rosehip oil in it. But I don't use that on my face at night. I can use it on my face during the day, but at night I don't use it. If I do use it on my face at night, I use it as a mask. I thought I heard somebody. Anyways, so I love rosehip oil. I'm a really big fan of that. And this scar serum I use, if you want to see some of your scars start to fade within 24 hours, definitely get it. It is worth it. I had a friend help come up with it smells funny. not really like the ingredients for it. Oh, yeah. Okay, so the ingredients for it, but I came up with the recipe. She asked me to put 2 ingredients together, and I put a mixture of about 5 or 6 and made a very nice serum out of it. And it works really, really well. Now, I also haven't made a big batch of it. I made a really, really small batch. So I don't even have a bottle for myself to show you guys. But next time I make a big batch of it, or even just a small batch, I'll try to get it on camera. My armpits are still wet. Should have not touched them with that thing. But if you see, I just put on that oil. It's really nice. I know I look really tired because I am. But yeah, we just let that go in. And you want to make sure you apply about 15 minutes before bed, so that your skin has time to absorb it. Your skin needs time to absorb it before you just fall asleep. So yeah, that was the gist of it. I think in everything I used, my makeup remover, the bentonite clay and the baking soda cleanser, a charcoal mask, and my rose witch hazel toner to balance your pH. You want to make sure you use that after you do any sort of mask or cleanser, but rebalances your pH, and which helps with anti-aging, and it helps with excess oil or even dryness. All of the above. It really helps with all of it. And then I used my sleep serum. My sleep oil, which consists of either my youth butter, emu oil, or saffron oil, or the occasional scar serum with rose hip oil in it. So hope you guys got just a little bit of good information out of this. Enjoy the fact that you got to see my lovely face without anything on it. I think that is it. Yep, that's it. I wrote down everything, and yeah, that's it. So, hope you guys have a great night, and I'll see you around. That was stupid. I'll see you next time.